Let's bring in Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel, who has been standing by to give us some of the facts. Mike?
Well, Harris, I've been talking to sources all day long and really all week long trying to figure out how close they were to getting 50 yes votes. And I've been hearing the same things we were hearing in July, which is we're getting close, but nobody's saying we are there in terms of getting the 50 yes votes. A lot of folks saying the only thing that's been different between now and what happened in July when health care reform failed by Senator McCain sinking it was that McCain's best friend in the world, Lindsey Graham, has his name on this bill. And so there was some thought that maybe out of friendship to Lindsey Graham, John McCain might get on board and vote yes and help push this forward. Now eyes shift to people like Susan Collins of Maine, who voted no back in July, and today said she is leaning against it. And so a lot of folks were not holding out a lot of hope that she would get on board. There was an event today with Vice President Mike Pence and her governor, LePage of Maine, calling on her to get on board to support this effort. But again, Susan Collins seems to be getting support back home in Maine and saying she's leaning against the bill. And so it appears this bill may be on the verge of failure. Now the question is what Majority Leader Mitch McConnell does next week. There's some suggestion that some folks, perhaps at the White House, want to put Republican senators on the record. Are you for getting rid of Obamacare, or do you want to keep Obamacare? But there are some who are looking at the 2018 election math, wondering another epic failure by Senate Republicans could have a devastating impact at the ballot box next year. And so that's some of the things that we are watching in this hour.
That's the wild card, right? The president. And that's what I was talking about with the political panel as you hear this from John McCain. I mean, there was a whole lot of surprise when John McCain was even entertaining this idea because he was so against the previous bill that had come out. So the wild card now is to see what the president with his bully pulpit can do. He's got bicameral leadership within his own party.
That's right.
I wonder if he will go to the Hill himself. We'll watch for it. Mike Emanuel, thank you very much.